everyone, so today I'm so excited because I have the latest Lego GWP, which is the Lego Star Wars one. This is the Darksaber. I'm so excited to build this. Inside the box there is a booklet. Make sure you scan that QR code to get your Lego Insiders points. There is 4 bags and 2 loose plates. Let's get building because I am so excited to build this and give you my thoughts on it. So inside there's all this cool information about the Darksaber with some really cool graphics from the Mandalorian show, and then it's just really nice. But let's get into bag number 1. Okay, so this set took a total of about 30 minutes from start to finish, and that's with me filming and constantly stopping, you know, to adjust the angle of my camera and to do the bits in between. So, you know, it's going to take you around about 20-25 minutes max if you're concentrating. So it was a really fun build. As you can see, the structure on this is so sturdy and nice. Okay, so this is the first bag, and I've got to say this is obviously the hilt of the Darksaber, and it feels amazing. It's nice and smooth. I love how the build came together with the structure on the inside. It is really nice, and for a Lego lightsaber this is looking really nice. So let's move on to bag number 2. What I love about this GWP is that I missed out on the Luke lightsaber one because it was before I started collecting Lego, and I am desperate to get my hands on it. So I really want Lego, and if Lego is watching this, which I highly doubt, but I would really love if Lego would actually start doing this as a series, as in a whole collection of lightsabers that are not GWPs, because these are seriously cool. And I would have paid money for this, like, quite easily. I didn't need it in a GWP. I was happy I got it in a GWP, but I would have paid money for this as an actual set. And I think this is where Lego is going slightly wrong with some of these GWPs, because, like, we would have paid money for this set. Oh my word, look at this. So bag number 2 basically builds the end of the hilt, and then we start going. I think this is where the ignition would be, because, like, that's how it's building up. But you also build the stand, which is amazing. The sign, which is a printed piece, does tilt back, forward and back. But this does sit in that little slot there. And as you can see, it just sort of slides. So you don't really, and you can't roll it because of the little slits here. So I really like that because it is a display piece. But it also comes off really easily for if you want to play about with it or move it. And that is just awesome. And I love this. So let's move on to the third bag. What I want to know is, what lightsaber do you all want? I would really love something like maybe Asaja's or Dooku's ones, because their lightsabers look really cool. Or even Obi-Wan Kenobi's. That would be really an interesting build to do in Lego. But what lightsaber would you all desperately want as, like, one of these lightsabers that Lego do? Because honestly, I wasn't expecting a Darksaber. I'm happy we got a Darksaber. What would you all love to see? Because that always interests me, because so many people have different loves for lightsabers, and it's just really interesting. But this is now the third bag. So at this point I was just giddy with excitement because this was just looking seriously awesome. Okay, so the third bag actually builds this part, which is clearly where the blade would come out, because that's where, like, we've got that clear transparent piece, and this is so detailed and beautiful. I love it. But let's move on to the 4th and final bag. I have been pleasantly surprised throughout this entire build. The GWPs over the past, well, I'm just going to say from my chest, the GWPs this year have not been brilliant. I have not enjoyed them. They have not been the reason I've bought Lego this year. And yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised by this, and I am so happy. This is by far my favourite one. This is the most spectacular and beautiful thing I have ever probably built in a long time, especially related to Star Wars. I'm going to take it off the stand so you can see, but look at this. So the final bag basically connects the 2 parts and builds this, like, little structure here and the base part here, and I am absolutely in love with this, because you can not only sit here and pretend that, you know, you've got the Darksaber in your hands, but it's just so beautiful, and the weight of it feels right. It just looks spectacular as well. I love it so much. I know that this was a really difficult GWP. It's still currently available as of today. I don't know how much longer it's going to be available, but I know that this is going to do really well on the secondhand market as well. So yeah, I absolutely love this. This is just one of my favourite GWPs we've done this year so far. I'm so ecstatic. But what do you all think? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Hi, thank you for watching the video. If you would like to support me further, please check out the link in the description bar below. And for those of you who have helped me so far, especially with the donations and paid memberships, thank you so much. And those are the lists of the names of the wonderful supporters of mine. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye.